Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Marc being media, and I'm with
Julie.
and
Juan.
All right, so I have a question, right? So if you're married, which order would you place the following from first to last? Your husband or wife, children, mother and father. First to last.
Children, husband, mother, father.
So children, husband, mother and father.
Children, mom, my mother, father, wife, and whoever else.
Okay, so why not each other first?
I just think that my priority are my children.
The children first? Okay.
Same. Children are always gonna be my number one. So.
Hey, just how we said in Miami, Trick love the kids. He's like an artist. He's one of those. All right. Okay. Hey, well, kids first, man.
Rachel.
And?
Elias.
All right, so I got a question, right? If you're married, which order would you place the following from first to last? Would it be the husband and wife, children, and then mother and father or parents?
Husband, then kids, then parents.
Wife, kids, and parents.
So why you say the husband first?
'Cause I gotta live with him. They don't make the rules in my house. I gotta honor my husband, and then we work together. We make sure the kids is good, and then I can deal with whatever my parents got going on at their house. But in our house, it's him first, then we deal with our kids, and then we'll deal with outside stuff.
If y'all can't work together, then y'all can't get nothing else done. It's gonna be a hard road. You know what I'm saying?
So I know a lot of the times most people pick the kids first. Like, why you think they would pick that first, like the kids first?
That's just like the usual thing somebody would expect you to say. You know what I'm saying? Like if you talking to a regular person, they don't have like no religion or nothing in their life. You know what I'm saying? Or anything, they'll say, "Oh, kids come first off the back." Kids come first off the rip. Not they spouse that even if they with them, they'll still say the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because they already tripping. Like, if they already saying that, then y'all don't know where y'all relationship going.
That's a fact.
And that make relationship with y'all kids rocky and because they choosing sides and all that. So that's all.
I'm assuming the same thing?
Same thing. We're on the same page.
Well, that's that's the first for the night.
Scott Key.
Scott. All right, I got a question, right? You married?
No.
All right, so if you were married, which order would you place the following from first to last? Your wife, children, or your parents?
First to last. Wife.
Wife first?
Last.
Wife last?
Children first.
Children first, and then the parents second. So children first, parents second, and the wife last. So why not the wife first and the parents last?
Well, my parents had me, and then the children are important, the wife is next. So somebody got to take care of the kids, and I got to take care of my parents, and then I take care of the wife.
All right, okay. So usually what a lot of people would say is the spouse comes first because they have to take care of the kids, and then the parents already took care of you guys, so you guys split off and you do your own thing. You got your own family now.
Yeah, but see, it's like cycle. Parents, you're born, you're in diapers. You get old, you're in diapers. So you just flip the script. They took care of you when you were in diapers, you take care of them when they in diapers.
Brick Boy Twan.
Woo. All right, I got a question, right? So if you were married, which order would you place the following from first to last? Your spouse, your kids, and then your parents.
I do kids, spouse, then parents.
All right, why not spouse first and then?
Yeah, but me personally, kids come first, dog. Spouse don't come first. I'm sorry, but kids come first, bro. They can't take care of their own responsibilities. So, as a parent, you should be able to take care of your kids' responsibilities, fool. The spouse can take care of her damn stuff at the end of the damn day, bro. But kids can't do nothing for their damn self. They kill kids, bro.
So it's the kids first, then the spouse, and then the parents.
Right. The parents, they should be good. They older than me, so they should be good. So yeah, that's how it should go, bro.
Jay. Star.
All right, so I got a question, right? If you were married, which order would you place the following from first to last? Your spouse, your kids, and then your parents.
First to last, all right. First to last, I'm going to have my spouse, I'm gonna have my kids, then I'm gonna have my parents, right?
All right.
I got kids, spouse, parents.
Okay, so we got two different answers. All right, so why would you go with spouse first, then kids, then your parents?
I would say, all right, so this is not to say that none of these topics are important, right? They all very, they all hold value and whatnot, but my spouse, that's the partner that I'm choosing to be with. That's the person that I committed to. That's a relationship with God. That's a promise I made to God, me, her, and everything. So that means that, I'm going to do everything in my power to preserve what we have. And so that's why I think that that's the most important thing. Not only because it's a promise between us, but it's a promise between God. So
Respect. So why you say kids first, and you say kids and then spouse and then parents?
Yeah.
All right, why that order?
Because the kids came out my nuts. You did, you know what I'm saying? Just coming from a man's standpoint, you know what I'm saying? You got to handle yours before anything, you know what I'm saying? My old lady definitely comes, you know what I'm saying, next because that's who I chose in life. My parents was given. You understand me? That's how I see it.
Damn. Cutthroat raw. All right. Hey, but I like that though. I like that.
hey, but you can always procreate though.
Yes, sir. I love that.
That's true too.
But procreating is one thing, but taking care of it is a whole nother, it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? So many of us out here that procreate and carry the home.
Yeah.
Ain't handling their business.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got 3 of mine at the crib all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
With me. Yeah, so it's a little different from everybody, that's all. Different standpoint, that's it.
Hey, keep in mind, I don't have kids, so.
If you were married, which order would you place the following from first to last?
I have no clue.
Spouse, children, and then parents. Which one? First to last?
Children first, spouse second, parents third.
I don't want to be like unoriginal, but I agree.
He likes
I agree,
it.
honestly.
I go spouse first, parents second, kids third.
He don't give a
I don't give a about them kids. Hey, all right. So I need an explanation. So you said kids first,
kids first,
and spouse. Okay, so why the kids first? Well, why that order?
because you can't call yourself a man if you don't take care of your children. Pusha T said that once in a song.
Pusha T.
Pusha T.
That's fine. But honestly, like the biggest thing you could do when you get married, the biggest thing you want to be a father. You want to be there, and you want to be like that dude, and just be for your kids.
You want to be that
You know,
dude.
my dad's a great dad. His name's Matt Gill.
Yes,
he was
sir.
there for me. He was
Yes,
throwing the football around with me all the time.
Yes,
He played
sir.
basketball. He's my guy, and I want to be just like him and be a great father for my kids and make them grow up to be very successful in life
go.
and be a good dude. Yes, sir.
All right. Shout out to what's the name?
Matt
Shout out to Matt Gill.
Gill.
Shout out to
Matt Gill.
Matt Gill, my guy.
All right.
You know firsthand.
And then why your order?
You know, spouse giving you that honey, so she gotta come first. You know, parents made me, so they gotta come second, and then the kids come third. You know, them kids, like I said.
That's answer, bro.
Hey, I'm so used to hearing, Trick love the kids, but he's saying, man, screw them kids.
Them kids.
Damn, nah. Kids the move.
Yeah, kids. All right, well, we got it. There you go. Hey, Marc beat me. Oh, okay, so, all right, hold on. Since y'all are sports fans, all right.
Give us a question.
All right, this on the spot. Who's your top 3 GOATs?
And what sport? What sport? What sport?
We'll go to basketball.
Basketball.
Okay.
Dwayne Wade.
Chris Anderson?
Shane Battier. Dexter Pittman.
Okay.
So, look, I'm the biggest Knicks fan, y'all know, and I'm not going to be
Y'all know.
biased. It's going to be the most valid top 3 you've ever seen in your entire life. Number 1, give me, even though he's only the 4-time champ, he's the best skilled player I've ever seen. Give me LeBron James at number 1. I watched The Last Dance too. You might say I'm too young to see Jordan's clips. I've seen those clips. Give me LeBron James at number 1. Number 2, of course, gotta give respect, Michael Jordan. Now number 3, it's very hard, you can say a lot of great names. You can say Wilt Chamberlain, you can say Shaquille O'Neal. Watch the clips, 1960s, 1970s. Give me my boy, know him personally. He's a best friend of my uncle. Give me Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I know him, I've known him, obsessed with him, we're boys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is number 3 on my list, and that's all I gotta say on my top 3 GOATs. Thank you very much. Hand the phone to Bert.
Okay. All right, Bert. Damn. All right. Round of applause. All right. Damn. All right. Top 3 for you.
I had to go Kevin Durant 1. Anthony Edwards 2.
Who's 3, right?
And Leandro Barbosa at 3, the real GOAT.
Okay. All right, well, that is, man. This was interesting. I had 2 questions in one.
So, Deshaun.
All right, here we go. So, if you were married, which order would you place the following from first to last? Your spouse, your kids, and then your parents.
Kids, spouse, parents.
Kids, spouse, and then parents. So a lot of people say spouse should come first, then the kids, then the parents. Why your order?
Well, the kids gonna always be here. They gonna always love me for who I am. You feel me? The spouse could be gone at any day. You feel me? So spouse comes first. Then kids come first, then spouse, and then my parents. You feel me? Because my spouse supposed to be my partner. You feel me? My parents got their own life.
Okay.
So that's how that go.
All right, so kids, spouse, and then parents. Because you say at any given time that spouse could be, but the kids gonna love you
kids
forever.
Gonna always be here. You know, you made them, so they gotta come first.
Francesca.
All right, so I have a question. If you were married, which order would you place the following from first to last? Your spouse, your kids, and your parents.
Oh, wow. That's easy. My kids, my parents, and my spouse.
Okay. A lot of people say the spouse should come first. Why not the spouse coming first before, I guess, the kids?
I mean, the kids, they just come out of you, literally, you know? How is your spouse gonna be first, you know? No, the kids come first, always. Sorry.
So it's the kids and then the parents come before the spouse?
You came out of your parents, so it makes sense, right? So whoever comes out of the whole thing first, they come first, you know? So kids first and then parents first. The spouse, third.
All right, so you marry her, just know you're coming. No, I'm just kidding. You coming third. So it's the kids, parents, and then spouse.
Yes.
Miss Toffoletto.
Uh-oh, okay, there it is. And I have
Anthony.
And
Molly.
Molly. We're not talking about the drugs either. Okay, never mind.
No, we're not.
So I have a question. If you were married, which order would you place the following from first to last? Your spouse, your kids, or your parents?
Am I able to give explanations or I have to give straight? Okay.
So you do your order first. I get everyone's order and then the explanation.
My order is children, husband, family. Or parents, sorry. Parents.
Okay.
I would do kids, husband, and then parents.
Okay.
I am the same. Kids, spouse, parents.
Kids, spouse, parents. Okay, so I got that a lot tonight. Kids, spouse, parents. Why not the spouse, then kids, then parents?
It's tricky, but I do feel like children are from you and your spouse, and so they're within them, and you brought them into this world to raise them and guide them, and they're one of you and someone you love. And I also feel like my future spouse would also want me to say that, to be there for my children, and it's a hard choice, but I do think that's what he would say as well.
Okay, so if you're on the Titanic, it was a modern Titanic and the boat is sinking, hey man, you going second. All right, just kidding.
Yeah, so I feel like, obviously, like what she said, I'd save my kids first because, their life's just started. I would save my partner because, we're committed already, And my parents, I feel like they would want me to choose my kids and my spouse first, I feel like they've lived their lives already, Okay. Yeah.
I feel that kids didn't ask to be brought into this world. We're making that choice to bring them in, and so that should be your first priority, because without you, they can't rely on anyone else. Your partner can take care of themselves, or at least hopefully, but the children need to be the first priority, because without you, they have nothing.
Okay, so this is gonna be a first. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 that's behind the scenes. We're not gonna get them on camera, but I wanna get their answers as well. Y'all down for that? All right, so don't put them on, just keep it here. What are your
Okay, well, I'm gonna prioritize my husband, then my kid, and then my family, because I feel like my husband would he's my biggest support, He's gonna help me support the kid, he's gonna help me support my feelings when I'm crashing out or whatever, so he's always gonna be there for me. And then my kid is just, a blessing. They take the effects of they just they're there to heal me,
I can respect that.
I'm gonna pick my kids, my husband, and then my parents as well.
Husband's got it bad tonight. Woohoo! All right.
Kids, husband, parents.
All right, and
Kids, partner, parents.
all right, man. So there it is. So we got majority is kids, spouse, and then parents. One says spouse, kids, and parents. And I got a question, right? You guys a couple, right?
Yes.
Perfect. It's perfect. All right. If you are married, which order would you place the following? Husband and wife, children, and then parents. From first to last.
I would place my children first, my parents second, and my husband last.
Okay.
I feel like I would place my spouse first, then my children, then my other family. Only because I feel like if you have your spouse, you need to have that locked in before everything else can fall in line. That's just my opinion, though.
Okay, you got two different answers.
Opinion. I say parents second because, well, I say kids first because I've been in situations where my grandma or my mom will prioritize their significant other over their kids, and that's not something that I would want to do to my kids. Like, I don't want you to feel like you're second after, like, you are my first priority because I just brought you into this world. It's my job to make this a great experience for you. Like, I don't know. That's just...
Okay. So you have spouse first, children second, parents third.
Yeah.
And then you have children first, parents second, spouse third. Well, why spouse third, though?
Spouse third, I'm kind of ranking on more important to me to, like, least important, because I just met my spouse. My parents, they brought me into this world. They raised me. They did their job to keep me alive. And sometimes they know you better than your spouse. So let's say your mom says this person's not good for you. It really depends on circumstances whether or not, if, like, you should just go off of what she's saying. But depending on your relationship with your parents, it's I don't know, maybe take that into consideration with your spouse. Like, I don't know. Spouse third because this is somebody that you just met, and these are people, your kids are just supposed to be first. Like, yeah, you just brought them into this world, but they should be first, parents second, and then spouse last.
All right, that's interesting. So we got totally different answers, but I like that. Marvin Media.
Big Kanochi.
You better know it, too.
Simply Gorgeous, a.k.a. Jam.
You better follow her, too.
Bling by Yay for short.
Most definitely better follow her. All right, here we go. If you're married, which order would you place the following from first to last? Your spouse, your kids, and your parents.
My kids, because come and go.
Straight to the point. So your kids, and then who comes second?
Then my comes second.
Spouse comes second, and then your parents?
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, my parents come after my I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's my kids, then my parents.
All right, cool. I can respect that, all right?
I would say my spouse, my children, and then my parents.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with my baby first, and then my man, and then mama. You know, there you go.
All right. So you kind of already gave a little point. So why the kids first, and then your spouse, and then the parents?
Because I feel like children are innocent, and that came from me. And if I had to pick, I always choose my child first.
All right, and then your dude comes second.
Yeah, but sometimes that's hard because, like, if it was a situation where, okay, my child was just born and I had to choose between my husband and my child that was just born, I know I still probably pick my child. I pick my baby.
For sure. All right, and why your order? You said husband first, and then kids, and then parents?
I would say because when I picture myself married, like, you know, it all got to make sense. And, you know, my man is going to be a leader. So, you know, I feel like he's going to, you know, take care of the kids as well. I mean, I feel like that's both of our, you know, our first priority. So that all goes into one. And then, I mean, the parents is, you know, last because, I mean, my kids come before my parents.
For sure. I can respect that too. That's some good answers, really good answers.
I said my baby first because, go ahead and get her out the way, let her be situated and eating her food, so then boom, I can focus. I can go ahead and make everybody else plates after that, but my baby most definitely has to eat first.
Okay. So a lot of the answers tonight was the kids first and then the spouse. Very few say the spouse and then the kids, and then some people even put their parents first. But hey, I don't judge. But hey, I appreciate the answer. I appreciate your time, Marc, being media.